Hello, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. I think a robot is talking to us, so let's just get into it and see what he has to say. Was that you, Luna?
No.
Then Alice?
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Then...
Oh yeah, that was me, mate. Oi, over here.
Sigma, look! What is that?
Oh, blimey, that hurts.
what is happening?
Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
It's a robot?
And it's talking.
With an accent.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right, cruel it is.
What is going on here?
You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they'd give us all a, what you call them, personality. Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
So, what the hell are you?
Cooper.
If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, me old son, right you are. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Well, aren't you a clever bird?
What are we playing right now? What is happening? I'm just like speechless. Like, what is there to say to this scenario?
You are, of course, correct. The golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes are spelt G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M.
So, that explains nothing about what you're supposed to do.
That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine.
I love when people just make acronyms or whatever. I'm also, I also do this. It's just funny to me.
The truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
So should I just call you Gollum?
That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
What? Whoa.
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking a mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O-L-M?
Golem.
Come on, man. That's just Gollum.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Alright, Gollum, you said Alice Darling a bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
No, I don't care if you call her Darling. What I'm saying is, you called her Alice. How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw, and they're all hidden away. So I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, you know? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Well, that's ominous. And
Does that mean...
You're Zero Junior?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
what? I'm sorry I'm like not talking at all. I'm just like in astonishment as to, like, what am I supposed to say? There's nothing I can say right now. There is a robot with an accent talking to me. Like, so golems are kind of like Zero Jr.'s servants?
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well, we're like your arms or legs. The golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body, which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
Not to bring her up again, but Lotus was talking about this.
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands. Now those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them up. Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
What the heck is happening?
Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Jr.?
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing the mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes.
Okay.
You recollect what golem stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now.
Huh?
You know, you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help.
What?
How's about when you reach for your tea?
What is the point of this conversation?
When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy?
What?
Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Well, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. How can your shoulders get stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is a right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
Wow, I feel that.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Why do you think, Huff? 'Cause you lot turned me on, is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh yeah, that button on top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I see. So, you aren't gonna answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got a bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart to flutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your lords and peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Yes, I actually have. Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Oh, well, at least we get to see nice pictures of it. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper in the girl. So, the short version of this is, there's a ton of, like, Chinese dictionaries in this book, and using those she can write back, and then when you open it, the Chinese people will be like, oh, there's someone in here that speaks my language, and then it's just a girl. This girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young woman has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese, apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college. She's never even heard it. That seems unnecessary. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange syllables. Or symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received and slip that answer back to the slot. Once the Chinese questions begin to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself. Why, I can't read this at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions keep coming, more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper, and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here, they give her some twice-cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm being erect. What is it? When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What is happening? What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked that twice-cooked pork in. All these questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing my underwear. Wow, that's so me. Wait, what kind of... Hold on. I wanna see. I'm wearing, like, green underwear. It's, like, light green.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
Exactly!
What?
What?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see? After all, far as I can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting. What does that have to do with your shoulders or a robot feeling pain?
You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocks. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain. And I stopped doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room.
I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit right now.
So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited as all.
Just spit it out.
Yeah,
Right.
let me out of here, man.
Well, there was something I wanted to tell you lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts in a moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
Oh, is that Dio doing
Command
his stuff again?
violation.
Oh, never mind.
Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM. Executing emergency deactivation.
Oh, great. Interesting. Oh, great. Bye.
Unit GTM.
Alright, he's inactive.
No other rogue processes detected in additional golem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Great. Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
See, right in the middle of...
Girl, what are you doing? Right in the middle of what?
An ambidex gate has been
Oh,
opened.
there's Dio.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Shit, why would they do that?
We have to hurry.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Get me out of here. Oh, thank God. I was able to skip it that time for some reason. We pushed at the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K. Hey, what the hell, guys?
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
Yeah, of course he did.
Got a problem with that?
Of course we do.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
This isn't about promises. Are you stupid or just an asshole?
Probably both. We were able to get back here in time. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere. What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything? Didn't you hear the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally. Seems pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get 2 BP. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get 2 more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me.
Oh my God.
What? What's this?
We found it in our safe. Read it.
Hair not voting is not an option.
He sounds so done.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room.
Yeah.
Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this.
Really?
Of course.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized. Yes.
I know.
Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
He seemed a little off before he headed into the chromatic doors.
This is bad.
You think? Hey, wait a minute. Where's Alice? She was here just a minute ago. What are you doing, girl? It took me only a moment to spot her. She was several yards away, kneeling down to look at something on the floor. But she was looking at it, I couldn't tell. I was about to head over and see what was going on when... Oh, are the other people here? Whoa. Hey, guys.
Quark! Has Quark been here?
Did something happen to him?
He's missing. There we go.
He disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
I mean, he's gone. We can't find him anywhere. When was the last time you saw him?
We were heading back here.
Tenmyoji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
We turned around and started calling for him, but
When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we'd come.
And you couldn't find him?
right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
Huh.
All right. We need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the floor A rooms, we'll move to floor B.
Okay. I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Okay, right, you do that. Alright, well... What the... What is happening here? I hope Clover doesn't die. Alice was doing some weird stuff. Hey, Quark. Quark! Oh, okay. Alright. Huh. He's not here. I checked both rooms.
He's not in the other two either. There's no one here.
Tenmyoji and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking the infirmary.
Right. Okay. Let's leave that to them and head to floor B.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh my god. Ah, I'm so impatient, I'm so sorry. I'm always complaining about this. It's so unnecessary. My complaining, that is. I've already called the whole transition thing unnecessary, but you know. We went through the red door with Dio and Kay, right?
Yeah?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Yeah. Maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
Oh god, we're in the pantry again. Great. At least I'm with Phi. Together. This is...
The pantry.
Pantry?
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Wasn't half bad, actually.
What, you ate it? Oh, Sigma said that too.
Yeah. There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel.
Yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai.
What is that?
Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta too.
That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
What? That's unnerving. How old are you?
20, I think.
Oh god, I'm taking psychic damage. What do you mean I'm older than Phi? Whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. 1. By the time you hit 20, you're done growing. 2. You think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. 3. How on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me. I'm the same age as Sigma? Did you see that guy? He looked so old in this, like, cutscene. Oh my god, I can't right now.
Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Okay, that makes me feel better. She thinks he looks old too. Well, give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
Fine, whatever. So this place is enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah. The use-by date is about 100 years from now.
How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
You made him drink it to make sure it was safe?
I guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous?
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine, so I... Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else!
What?
Twice cooked pork!
Oh, for God's sake. Why the hell are you talking about that? Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork?
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something.
Reminded you of what?
This might seem hard to believe it.
Bullshit.
Oh, come on, at least let me tell you first. Alright. We're talking about the Chinese room thing? Yeah. I explained how we'd found a room called the Golem Bay on the other side of the green door, and how I'd met a robot there named Golem. We told a very interesting story. Well, it wasn't that interesting to me, but sure. Sigma's standards are different than mine, I guess.
I see. So the Golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that part's interesting, but the other stuff isn't.
So the last thing he said was, see you right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
What? Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please, explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Sigma! Phi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you!
What's going on?
Something bad! Something really bad!
Well, come on, spill it.
Alice, just come
Bitch.
with me. She's in the crew quarters.
He's having a moment, I guess. And I can't skip this crap, so... Here we go. Get me out of here. Let me out! I wonder if there's like a mod or something of this game that makes it so you don't have to watch this stuff. I mean, maybe not. What? No, this isn't real. All I could hear were Zero's words echoing in my ears. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and for just a moment you're painfully aware of the fact that you're thousands of feet above the earth, in a flimsy machine, made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain. It's a little like that. Sorry, I'm giggling about Fred right now. It's not the time for that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths and stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. Who found her first?
Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and, well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
You Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
So, this is like kind of related, but re the knife, on I believe one of these paths, it was here, around here when we had those flashbacks to all that crap. I'm thinking about how for just a second we saw, I believe it was a knife, and it said Myrmidon on it, which is what Dio is. Is that related? I don't know. But it might not even be the same knife. I do remember distinctly seeing it on some sort of blade, that word. So, I mean, yeah, you are a little suspicious, all things considered.
Who was the last person to see her?
Me.
I need to go tell Alice.
Oh, Clover.
You guys go on ahead.
What is she doing over there?
Alice,
Oh, I'm sorry.
why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust them anymore. It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge.
Okay. This is bad.
I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
I'm getting flashbacks. Hey, Clover.
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Oh god. Tenmyoji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow in.
It's pointless, even if you caught up to her. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
You are correct, but only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
Presumably, because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No.
Well, why not?
There's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Senior has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
I thought about what Kay had said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be that killer? Or, yeah. Dio? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover. There was always Tenmyoji. Fi, maybe? No, it couldn't be her. I had been with Fi the whole time we were looking for Quark. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There's one person I'd forgotten. Quark. I like how they chose like the most innocent, smiley, happy images for Quark and Luna. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. That meant there were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Where had Quark gone?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no...
Alright, let's go.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
Okay, let's go. The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod, and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. Oh, jeez. Let me out! Okay, well, I guess it's not that bad.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
What the hell?
Probably Tenmyoji and Clover.
I guess.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
Not
As
necessarily.
long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is, well, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She
Yeah.
only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Shit. Oh god. Oh fuck. No. Really?
Haha. This is interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask Ally. Of course. Right, Phi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants. But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
That's both ways. Why don't you just both betray? And I'll be, safe and sound. And mentally sound.
So we should both choose Ally.
Girl.
Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me.
What?
You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
Man.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
I was thinking that, but I thought it would sound really silly, so I didn't say it.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But Phi...
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yeah. At any rate, all of us choosing Betray every time is hardly ideal.
Yeah, because then you're just stagnant.
We'd never escape.
And what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose Ally. It's the only way.
How do we make
How
him?
will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that you'll choose Ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well,
So I think that paper said only one person in each, like, 3-person group needs to vote. So if you can make Gio and Kay stand out here, then...
yes, I suppose so.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
The moment Gio turned his head, Phi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AB gate. There she goes.
The fuck? You bitch! God damn it, Fi! Open this fucking door!
There's that weird jingle dangle music. He pounded on the door screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not?
I feel like that's pretty obvious, man, because there's only so many rooms. I mean...
This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote? This is bullshit.
Suck it up. I see. This is how Phi can guarantee your choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose Ally just went way up. After all, if you pick Ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Phi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Phi is going to choose Ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose Ally.
So you say.
2 minutes.
Alright, let's go.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. So you are going to choose Ally, right?
You seeing this crap right now? I think I'm going to choose Betray just to get out of the way, and then I'll choose Ally. So I can end this night at least feeling a little bit better about myself. Of course. You both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I feel like I would not really... I don't know. I don't really like having logic it out. I feel like I would be like, I trust you. I wouldn't do that to you. I feel like that would be more reassuring. At least it would give me the nice warm fuzzies inside.
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised. You have to choose Ally.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to get it out of the way. Just rip off that band-aid. Right, I will. Great. Alright. Let's go.
30 seconds.
Alright. Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally. But what if she was lying to me? I don't think she was, because I feel like...
Regardless.
I think I recall that literally every single time she's picked Ally. In every vote.
I mean, Sigma and I...
Yes.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Alright,
5,
I already know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Rip off that band-aid. Get me out of here.
Round 2. Result. Amber.
Let me see. She's gonna be so upset. Oh my god, I'm upset. I feel like I like really relate to Luna a lot, and that makes me very scared that she's actually evil and I'm gonna eat my words.
Will now please direct.
Okay. Let's see. Yep. Saw that coming. What the? Well, Cork's at 9, but I have no idea where he is, so.
Have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your.
Sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
Sigma, why?
Don't.
You promised.
I'm sorry.
How could you?
I'm sorry.
Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something.
Man. Oh my god. It hurts even worse than I thought.
I can't trust you anymore. Can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. Man, that is very true. If only I could have taken that second back. That was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the past, and it stays there. Well, in Cube Escape, that's not true. They say, in those games, the past is never dead, it's not even past.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Whoever yelled after him, but Tenmyoji ignored her and continued with the magenta door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah. So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Just looking at this real quick. Trying to... Okay. I'm just double checking.
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Luna said, friendship ended with Sigma. Tenmyoji's my new best friend. Hi guys. Sorry I betrayed you. Oh my god, my heart hurts. Clover was left standing by herself, brows forward and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off toward the cyan door. Or through it. Where are you going, girl? Well, I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's Dio? Oh,
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
Why are we all splitting up? We never agreed to this. Just walked out.
Yes, he did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen to betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
Ugh. Man, you can keep your promise to her, but not to me? You're the worst, man. Promise, huh? Are you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
That's so...
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean.
Girl, you don't have to make me feel worse.
All right. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door. I went to the yellow door. The one Dio went down? The guy who's really mad at you, probably? Oh my god, I can't. These people. Okay. This feels up. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. I mean, I feel like you could have just said that instead of showing us all those rooms. Eventually I decided to head back to the warehouse. I mean, I guess it's so you know which rooms, but then you could have just said it. Tenmyoji? What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna.
Fair enough.
I don't like people who break promises.
Yeah, fair enough. There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that. Acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, he has 9 BP. You can make him go through that door. Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
Can. Well, he can. Didn't you
How?
see the results? Quark's BP is...
Yeah, I saw.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah, of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get through the door open, you'll...
3, down, your
Yes.
and 1 if you...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe. Then
My guard was down. What the... I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. What the... God. Crap. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Ugh. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder. Alright. Goodbye, guys.
sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't. You'll be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know, but I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
Killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number
I'm so
9
sorry.
door
I don't know.
has been
No,
opened.
hold on. I felt like there was something stuck in my throat. I think I got it though. It just snuck up on me.
It will remain.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji! Well, that's gonna suck. Quark is sick, as we know. Tenmyoji's gonna die. And then what?
The number 9. This thank you as the escape, please.
Alright. Anything else? That was how it ended. Had Tenmyoji died? Had Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Alright, give me that freaky sound. Alright, there it is. And I'm going to quickly do the ally ending as well. Because it looks shorter. Okay, take me back. Alright. Let's go. Oh.
Results, please.
Alright, let's see. Here we go. I feel like it's not going to change all that much, but
Points, please.
at least I feel better about myself. I don't feel like the worst
Thank
person
you,
ever.
Sigma.
You don't need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
It was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can
If
trust.
we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen Ally
You're
twice.
right.
So let's choose Ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Come on, why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just, there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
What? Oh, you mean Alice?
Oh, yes.
That sounded weird. Like, oh? Why say oh? Like you just realized that? What? We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's VP is 9 now. Technically he's 1.
you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No, everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
What's happening?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake.
I'm curious. Hold on. Oh my god. Sorry. All sorts of crap just happened. Huh. Interesting. The way this is looking. So, based on the pattern I've seen so far, there looks to be an ending, like a game over, and an ending for each character. So, I'm a bit worried about what this means. Does this mean I'm gonna get a bunch of Luna's stuff now? Is this her good ending, or what? This is VK's ending here. This is Dio's. I'm not sure which character this would be. Maybe Tenmyoji? Because this is, after going in the room with him and then choosing to ally. That's Quark's ending. There's Clover's. This is Alice's. So who else is left? Vi, of course, and... Who?
I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah.
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
Yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Tenmyoji didn't respond, just turned and walked off to the magentic door. By the way, I'm going to learn my lesson from last time, and if it goes on for longer than I feel is reasonable, then I will end the video early and finish on the next one. This is very late right now, and I'm very tired. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Ow!
She spun on her heel and headed off toward the side door instead.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Let me look at this again. 2, 4, 6. Okay. 1. Oops, I didn't mean to click it. I'm trying to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So would one of these endings be Sigma's ending? Is that a thing? Or what? Yeah, I know. But then she chooses ally. Tenmyoji must have said something to her before the last round started. Oh, hiccup, what the heck? But what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally too?
Yes, I did. Fi put herself in a situation where choosing betray. If she had chosen betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
And why didn't you choose betray? You could be walking out here with 9 points
It's
right now.
because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
What? There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me. Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting
What the
like we're
heck?
pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor, now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
No.
Not exactly. I just made him trust me.
That's interesting. Are you, So I was thinking about this in Clover's ending, where she said that if someone with a stronger, ability, like a stronger Esper, I think that's what they're called, was around, they could absorb her powers. And I was assuming that maybe Fi was one of them. Because, she seems to know stuff. And she might have used that power to, send this message to him in his his mind or something.
When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That
Oh.
got him to lower his guard.
Well, that's... What?
What?
Do you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you're wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
If we could, change the subject, where did Dio go? He must
Yeah,
have
that's a
been
good
here
question.
for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? Suddenly the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors running shut. Oh, those. That was scaring me. That scared me. I was like, what do you mean by that?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex
this is the same.
is the
As many times as we want, huh? And that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, you're
Yep. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors of the first game red, green, and blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets, and opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta and yellow pairs, but also a green solo? What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Okay, let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We've still got quite a while.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna stepped through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it,
You're
Vi.
not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him. What?
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
I, personally, yes. I don't want to think about it, so I'm simply going to choose not to, until I am given reason to suspect otherwise. That's usually, you know, I suspect her, but until I see, like, more definitive proof, I will, like, not hold any grudges against her. The same with the other characters. The reason I don't like Dio is not because I necessarily suspect him of being, like, the big bad or anything, it's just because he's a jerk. And so I'm going to try and extend that courtesy to other people as well.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick Betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something.
Well, historically, no one's done that.
Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Can we get that plug thing off of her too? Because she took it and now she's dead. Alright, let's look. Imagine if Luna's in there dead now next to her. You know, I should not be saying stuff like that because historically I've had a bad run of it all. Clover? What the? Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Who was
I
it?
can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too, before she...
What was it?
Why
Just
don't you
crouched
figure
over in
that
the
out
corner.
yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait. Clover. Well, there she goes. Ah,
What's
shit.
wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
What? You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? I didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
What the fuck? What is that? I held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish-brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
So you didn't notice the plug she apparently had on her? And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Man. Okay. Continuing on. My brain hurts. I'm having thoughts right now about all this. Trying to figure out what on earth that means. Handkerchief, huh? I wonder. It says rec room. Oh great. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Oh, sorry. And not mean to cut her off. I got too excited to see what the heck is happening. Alright, here we go. Back in this dump. Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
No. What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
And Myoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
And Myoji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
What? Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Why?
Please. Just do it.
What? Fine, I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. And then suddenly... Ah! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of her wrists with it? What? Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
Oh, is it luminol? He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
This is
Show me your bracelets again.
not a bad idea.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Why did you spray us? Probably to see if we could be trusted to
Just
not
relax,
be a murderer.
okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither
What?
one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Imagine if you like removed the knife from her body, because that's why I low-key want to see that. Because like I said, I'm curious about whether that knife is the one I'm thinking of. And then there would be blood on you, and then be screwed. Hey, Tenmyoji?
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah?
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I understand. I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room, and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Man. Hey, can I ask you a
It
question?
won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Oh. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah! What the heck? This is going on kind of long. I think, just for my own sanity, I might end it in a second. Unless something crazy happens that I feel like will bring about the end. This?
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense. I guess as much when I saw the map. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A, too, remember?
Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
What's up, man? What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter, or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 917.
Those were good, huh? I had to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail. But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
Oh, really? Have you already forgotten your little stunt earlier?
I haven't.
Damn lucky Kay chose Ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
What? How would you do that?
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick Ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
That's bad. I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. Yep.
right.
Hold on, wait. I skipped something that looked important by accident. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna. That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Tenmyoji is a red solo, and Clover is a cyan pair, so that pain, I just had pain right now, because I suddenly remembered that, I don't know if anyone will even know what I'm talking about, but you know that song about red solo cups? That was like popular like 10 years ago or something, maybe more, because I remember listening to it in middle school in my mom's car in the Wendy's drive-thru. Oh my gosh.
The only one left is the other cyan pair, so we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No, there's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right, on my way.
Man, what happened to Luna? I'm scared. I'm really scared. So I've noticed so far in these endings that there's like a huge lore dump right at the end. So I'm going to keep playing until that happens, I guess. If that happens. But for all I know, she might be dead right now. I really don't want to think about that. Can we please hurry it along? Alright, well I'll save you the suffering, if I can't. Alright, we stopped like 2 seconds after in the lounge. Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah?
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Yeah. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence?
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Yeah, I think it was mentioned last time that there was an unnecessary E in it. Apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong. It should be Ninth.
Yes.
But the graffiti had Nineth.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. You just put an extra E in there?
Exactly.
That's kind of a bonehead mistake. You think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Oops.
We should get moving.
Right. Okay, let's go. What horrors are awaiting us here? Hello? Where is everyone? Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah, guess you got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here.
Thank God we're finally seeing what's going on here.
Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yes. Yeah. What do you think she was looking at? What the fuck? Huh?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes you feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts. So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. What? I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along the middle track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was
The
that?
same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Could you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
Vampires?
Yeah. This whole thing kinda sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around! I'm talking about this thing, the handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay,
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a blood-stained handkerchief here? It's something along those lines.
And?
This belonged to the old woman? Okay, I was really scared when they mentioned the crane because I thought we'd look up and there would just be a body hanging from it. Especially after Dio's comment earlier had me on edge. It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or, wait, maybe someone just dropped it. Or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started? When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was to go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from the exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't. Wait.
Huh, finally figured it out, huh?
Why is it frozen? Oh, I guess I had to just press to go. No way. Baby room moved? What? Oh my god. I noticed that, but I thought it might have just been a weird angle. What the?
Yeah,
Was that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AV room on the right at first, so... Luna. For the third time, Vi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AV room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it, so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief?
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AV room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body. But we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders, and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Sr., couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AV room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AV rooms, all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have moved. Of course! Ha! Why didn't I say that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AV room. Where's her alibi?
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, Fi?
Hmm?
I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. Just now? We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Sigma. Phi. There you are. I'm sorry. I have some bad news. Luna is dead. She's in room 2 in the crew quarters, the same room where Alice was murdered.
Remember when I joked about this? I think I need to just stop talking. This is going to be a no commentary let's play from now on. Hard to say. Oh my god. What even? What even? This was the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. 3rd time. The first time was Alice, probably. And then, what was the other time? I'm probably just forgetting. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal, like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still, dead and pale.
And I trust him.
Reeve cracked open like an egg, and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest, and poured at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth, my hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here, this device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
That's that muscle relaxant. And then the neostigmine. That's what we need to save her, but I think it might be too late.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck. I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable.
Eventually? Man, if I heard any sort of screaming, I would immediately be there because I'm nosy. In fact, this is so embarrassing to talk about, but I went on a trip with one of my friends, like, last month, and we stayed in a hotel, and the walls were very thin, and so I could hear stuff going on outside the room, like in the hallways, and I kept, I was like a character in a horror movie. I kept going to see what it was, because I'm nosy, and my friend eventually said, "Can you stop doing that? It freaks me out," and then I was like, "Oh, sorry," and I felt bad, but so I stopped doing it, but oh my god. I would immediately go to check out what that scream was, or I would at least open the door and peek through it. I mean, I guess you couldn't really peek through the colored doors because, like, you know, they just slide up. There's no subtlety about it. But, man.
Perhaps something had happened.
Just saying, I would have been a lot more reckless in this situation.
So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss.
I'm trying to get a headache.
You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR.
How the hell are you supposed to do that?
To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence, but...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
And they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, Immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No, I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The knife's gone. The knife's gone. The knife's gone. The knife's gone!
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take
How
it?
would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got
It's
here?
not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless, so just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
Transparent. Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. This is probably going to sound insane, but if everyone's not dead, I'm gonna end the episode. Because, like, if they are dead, obviously, I feel like that's gonna be an ending. Otherwise, I have no way of knowing how long this will go on for. It might just be at the very brink. I might have, like, another 30 minutes that I don't have right now, because it's 3:20 a.m. Hey nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just...
Then,
He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal. Clearly, the first, suspect is Clover, unfortunately, because she explicitly said she was going to find the killer of Alice, and if she came to the same conclusion, then...
Good.
Oh, I just
Shall we
remembered.
go?
So, that thing Sigma said about touching 3 bodies, clearly the first one was the old woman. I remember now.
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God, what the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? If we don't have his bracelet, we can't go through the doors. Oh shit. Tenmyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Where's the other cyan pair? If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear.
I had thought of that at the time, but yeah, like a lot went on, so I didn't think about it up until now.
This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized if we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes. Crap. Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. Okay, we're here.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
About Quark.
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. Do you hand it over?
I'm not. I've just skipped a bunch of crap from accident because I'm all discombobulated. I pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the...
Being a human being, 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
What the hell?
That's...
What is this lore drop right
You
now?
have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. He wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
What the? Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma. I want you and Fi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
We don't have a choice, do we? No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bye.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1 minute.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
What the? What is happening? What? Are we being forced through the doors right now?
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Hey, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
What the? Hey turned and left, quickly disappearing outside of her door. Fi and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2 1 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh god, what the? What is even happening right now? What is this BS we're playing? Not quite able to walk yet, Fi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. I hope they were alright somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fi Finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Security? This is the furthest we've ever gone, and this is crazy. What even? I have a feeling I really need to check my flowchart right now, because I feel like I've been lied to. Like... What? Excuse me? Where am I? Where am I? I'm so confused. Where's my ending? My ending. Where's my ending? So, upon seeing that, I definitely think I need to end it here. Especially because we're in a new room. What is even happening? Anyway. Yeah, I'm very tired. I'm not even gonna upload these videos tonight. Usually I try to upload them before I go to bed, but I'm gonna save it till tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. This is crazy. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.